Hi everyone, it's Chris here from Retro Consoles UK, and today we're going to do a solds video. So I've not done one for a couple of weeks, so I'm going to look through some of my highlights that have sold in the last few weeks, let you know a little bit what they sold for, and we'll get fired right into them. So the first thing is actually the most recent sale. So this was a box PlayStation 1. It came in really good condition with all its inserts. They bundled it up with a couple of cheaper games. Even the memory card that came with it had its original box. It was really cool, really nice condition. And we managed to get $79.99 including postage, so really happy with that. Next up is another console sale. So I've had this, I don't have many consoles left, they tend to sell out pretty fast for me, but I've had this Mega Drive 2 for a few weeks now, but it has finally sold. Again, it came with a couple of lower end games, fully tested, good working, out the door, $49.99. Hopefully it'll make a fantastic Christmas present for somebody. Next up is a Cyberco wireless entertainment computer. So I think this is from the early 2000s. So it was like a handheld device that let you send very early like text messages, had basic internet and email. I picked these up at the charity shop. I thought they were really cool. Like I said, from the early 2000s. I have two of them. One sold for $49.99 including postage. So they hang around for a little while, but super happy that I got full asking price for them and managed to get them sold. Next up is, let's have a look through. So we started to sell all the mega haul of toys we've been picking up recently. We've started to sell some of them. So next up is Funko Pop. This is a bobblehead, Jabba the Hutt, and we managed to get $22.99 including postage for this. Like I said, I've sold a couple of pops now. There'll be a couple of pops featuring this video. Some really strong sales there. I'm really happy about that. Next up is a game definitely to look out. So this is Formula 1 2013 Complete Edition on the PlayStation 3. So most Formula 1 games you see are only worth a couple of pound. But for some reason, this one is worth a lot more money. So this sold for $19.99, including postage. So I'm super stoked about that. I'm not really sure why it sells for so much money. But to get £20 for a Formula 1 game is absolutely amazing. Especially one on an older console as well. So super happy about that, $19.99. Next up, like I say, is another pop. So this is the first pop that sold. And the video I picked up recently, we picked up about 20 pops. So everything from more common stuff to a bit rarer stuff. This is the first one we sold. So this is Funko Pop, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit. We managed to get the full asking price of $39.99 including postage, which is great. We didn't pay much for these. Super happy, super stoked to get it out the door, and £40 is a great sale. Next up, we have another item that I've had for a little while. I contemplated keeping this because I thought it was super cool. I didn't have many of them. So this is a Hasbro blue ring. Come with all the ropes as well. So nice enough clean condition. The sticker wasn't amazing, but it was okay condition, all around general condition. I had this for about maybe 6 months. We had it for $79.99 and we managed to get $74.99 for it. It's off to America. Again, difficult to package as well, but really happy with the sale. Happy to get out the door and to get £75 for it is amazing. Next up is another unexpected sale. So this is a lot of farming simulator games do really well. I don't really know why. I've tried playing them myself. I'm not a big fan, but people seem to love them for some reason. And this is Farming Simulator 2015. So this is one of the less desirable games, but still managed to get $22.50 for a PlayStation 3 game. So super stoked about that. To get over £20 for a farming simulator game on the PS3 is really good. And straight up the next one. So this came in a recent bundle I picked up a few videos back. So this was just in a CD case. I didn't even notice it when I picked up the bundle. It wasn't until I was going through everything that I seen it. And this is a copy of Silent Hill, disc only on the PlayStation. So we got $24.99 for it, which I'm really stoked about. I've just popped it in I used an old PlayStation 3 case as a donor case. Popped it in there, cleaned it up, took some good pictures. To get £25 for a game I didn't even know it was in a bundle is super brilliant as well. Okay, next up what we have the Haynes Build Your Own Cylinder Internal Combustion Engine. Easy for me to say. I picked this up 6 months ago again. I opened up the box and luckily everything was brand new in the packets as well, so I was super happy. I think I paid about £10 for it. to get £40 for it, which is really good, strong money as well. It's off to America. A lot of recent sales have been going off to America. Big size, looks really interesting. I would love to have made it up myself, but to get 4 times what I paid for it, I'm super stoked about that. Next up, sale is Crash Bandicoot Platinum Edition on the PS1. So this sold really fast. I was really happy about this. I think what really helped it was it came with its manual. The box was in really good condition. We managed to get £19.99, so £20 for this game. Super happy. Sold really fast. A couple of hours of listing it, so super happy. And to get £20 for Crash Bandicoot is great. Next up is another thing that I've had for quite a while. I've had this maybe 8 months. I put it up at a high price just to see if I could get the figure, and hopefully I have. Well, I know I have. So I'm super stoked to get this. So this is a Barbie I Love Fashion laptop. So it's not an actual fully working laptop. It's essentially a toy. But all that was explained in the listing. £25, only cost me a couple of pounds from a charity shop. So super happy. £25 off to its new home. So like you might have seen as well recently, some Star Wars stuff I picked up. So a lot of Micro Machine Star Wars stuff. I've done really well with it in the past. I picked a load more of it up recently. And this one was the Stormtrooper one. So this was the mini set, the micro set. And I managed to head up for £44.99. And I took an offer of £42, which is super happy. Anything over £40, I'm happy to get it out the door. Next up is another one I was really happy with. I picked up a load of manga DVDs up recently. And hardly any of them have sold. So I think it was, in general, it was a bit of a bust. But I managed to get £14.99 for this one. Again, I think it's off to the US. I don't know a lot about manga, but this one seemed to be really good. To get £15 out the door is a great sale. Now I have a little disappointment next up. So this is a Disney exclusive Winnie the Pooh cookie jar. Super happy when I picked it up. I was a little bit worried because it obviously is a ceramic cookie jar. We managed to get £44.99 for it. But unfortunately, we bubble wrapped everything for it. We couldn't have made it more secure. But unfortunately, it has arrived damaged. So unfortunately, this is a sale but a bust, which is really a shame because it's a great cookie jar. And for it to get destroyed, I would have rather just kept it because it was a nice piece. But you don't win every time. Sometimes it is a risk with things like cookie jars, which is a real shame. But we got £45 worth for it, which I was super happy about. But unfortunately, it's arrived in damaged condition. Not a lot you can do about that. So every time is not a win, unfortunately. A couple more I'll go through. So we picked up a load of these mini figure sets, the Disney figure sets recently in the last couple of pickups. So this is the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Super happy. I put it up for £45 and I got £45. I wasn't expecting to get that. I thought I'd put it up for £45 and get £40 instead of £45. I'm super happy to get that full asking price. So it went for £45 and it's off to its new home. Next up is a couple of games. This is Splatterhouse 2. Well, Splatterhouse the remake. This is on the Xbox 360. I didn't get round to playing it, but I really wish I did. It looks really great. And I had it for £15. I managed to get £12 for it, so super happy about that. And straight in with the next one is Call of Duty Bundle. So I had a couple of Call of Duty games on the PS3. They're not really worth selling on their own. So I bundled up 5 of them. Managed to get £18. It's time you take off postage. It's £15 that for games that would have just sat around not doing anything. So super happy about that. And definitely a good idea to bundle games up sometimes together. I'm going to maybe look at a couple more and then wrap it up. So next up is a game that I had just lying about. I never really got round to listing it. I had half a dozen PC games. I put all the Star Wars on straight away. A couple of them sold straight away, but this is a Star Trek one. So this is a Kingdom Horror Guard big box PC game. If you have big box PC games, make sure you always put big box in the title. This sold for £13. Super happy. Like I said, it was just lying about. It'll go in someone's collection and someone will get good use out of it. So super stoked about that. And next up is a sealed board game. So this is a Cluedo from 2000. Like I say, sealed. Picked up from a charity shop for about a £5. Had it for £25. took an offer of £22. Thank you very much. Out the door. Definitely a Christmas present for somebody. And very happy with that. And the last one we'll look at now will be PlayStations. We got a few PlayStations out the door. We had 3 I had in a recent video testing video. They've all sold now. So all 3 of them sold pretty fast within, I'd say, a week. So I tend to, when I get a PlayStation 2, fully test it up, bundle it with 5 lower end games just to get the person started. And all 3 have sold. So all 3 have sold in the last couple of weeks. So I'll pop up all 3 sales there. Super happy. I literally can't get enough PlayStation consoles at the moment, or consoles in general. As soon as I pick them up, clean tested, they're out the door super fast. I'm happy, the customer's happy. I just can't buy enough at the moment. And I think that wraps up. Oh no, one last one. So these were 4 giant wrestlers I picked up. Somebody turtles. So somebody had a load of modern turtle stuff. These were big 12-inch figures. I thought they were super cool. I got them up. I mean, I think maybe I paid a £5 or a £10 for them. I thought they were super great. They did take quite a while to sell, and they were quite big, so they did go in a big box. Again, they went to America, which is fine. GSP is great for me. I've not had any issues at all with it. So I had these up for £50. I took an offer of £39. I'm happy. I've made my money on them. They took up a lot of space. Someone's going to get good use out of them, so I'm super happy about that. So thank you very much. That rounds up the things, some of my top sales from the last couple of weeks. What do you think? So a good mixture of things in there, from toys to video games, so all those kind of things. So super happy. Last Sunday, as a lot of other resellers would have had, was a super amazing day. 15 sales, over £400 in sales. So I was super stoked about that, because it was a few days quieter. Everyone was kind of waiting for Q4 to kick in. And Sunday was amazing for a lot of people. So that's great news. So don't forget, if you've not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. And I tend to send videos out maybe once a week, every couple of weeks. Everything from sales videos to pickup videos, all different stuff. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.